The Piper M600 SLS offers all of the advantages of a low-cost turbine with no trade-offs. With the range and payload enhancements, touchscreen-controlled Garmin G3000 avionics, and increased safety features, the aircraft is currently the most comfortable and luxurious plane ever built by Piper, with quality leather and beautiful decor throughout the cabin and a completely pilot-focused cockpit. The Piper M600 SLS is a true business aircraft that does not come with the high prices, problems, and inconveniences associated with other turbines. Here is everything you need to know about the Piper M600 SLS. Stay with us till the end of the video to learn more about this aircraft. The company's flagship, the Piper M600 SLS, is a pressurized turboprop with a low wing and retractable landing gear, and is a safer and more luxurious version of the M600. In fact, SLS stands for Safety, Luxury, and Sport. It can carry a total of 6 people, 4 passengers and 2 pilots, or 5 passengers and 1 pilot. The M600 looks a lot like the M500, which is a reference to the PA-46 Malibu Meridian. The radar, which was previously located beneath the wing, is now integrated into the wing, enhancing aerodynamics and minimizing turbulence generators. The Piper M600's interior has also been updated. Piper worked together with the internal marketing team to create the cabin. The EXP package from Piper complements the stylish and well-appointed interior. Customers can choose from a variety of inside color palettes, as well as personalized embroidery and badging. All seats are hand-selected and treated leather, with the option of two-tone inside seating. The Piper M600 has improved safety features as well as a cutting-edge all-glass Garmin G3000 avionics package with a GFC 700 flight control system. The G3000 avionics system is currently the most advanced avionics system available for general aviation aircraft and is typically seen in business jets. The Piper Halo safety system, on the other hand, is jam-packed with features for both the air and the ground. Overbaking, underspeed, overspeed, and emergency descent protection are all provided by the revolutionary system, which also includes a digitally controlled pressurization system. Up front, you can configure the screens to display any way you want, including full-screen PFDs on the left and right with traffic and map insets, as well as a split screen on all 3 displays featuring large-scale versions of pages such as weather, terrain, or the engine indication system. The big screens are driven by a pair of GTN 850s positioned side-by-side vertically on the center console above the power quadrant. The M600 includes the standard Garmin GWX 75 with the optional Garmin GWX 8000 enhancement package. The GWX 8000 brings large aircraft radar capability to the owner-flown market. Primary among its features is storm optics. Piper has offered the ground clutter suppression and turbulence detection since the launch of the GWX 75, but the additional auto mode and volumetric scanning are unique to the GWX 8000. Also, the volumetric scanning provides advanced ground clutter suppression and advanced turbulence detection, as well as zero blind range, which means that returns are maintained in the system's memory, enabling them to be presented on the screen until they are essentially 0 nautical miles away. Placing the GWX 8000 into auto mode activates the 3-dimensional volumetric scanning, with automatic adjustment of the antenna sweep to create a picture of the scanned volume. A 16-color palette is available on the new display. Because of the diameter of the antenna, the wind shear option is not available in the M600, but other enhancements such as predictive hail and lightning will be available with future software loads. Backup instrumentation is now provided by the Garmin GI275 integrated flight display, with its smaller, round dial presentation taking the place of the Aspen Avionics Evolution PFD. Most notably, Halo comes included with Garmin AutoLand. While it's designed for passengers to initiate with a guarded button on the panel, the pilot can start the sequence via the same button, or the airplane can initiate AutoLand itself if the pilot is unresponsive. While determining the optimum airport for landing, AutoLand's algorithm considers runway length, time, wind, fuel, weather, and glide route. It does so by controlling the aircraft's navigation, descent, weather and terrain avoidance, gear extension, flight into known icing activation, flaps, braking, and all communication with ATC. The aircraft's position and projected landing time are communicated to ATC and passengers. Once the plane reaches the runway, the braking system will activate and bring it to a complete stop. The engine will be turned off, and passengers will be taught how to safely exit the plane. Hypoxia recognition incorporated into the emergency descent mode takes it one step further, monitoring the pilot anytime they engage the autopilot above 14,000 feet or 4,270 meters. If the pilot is unresponsive to the system's prompts, EDM will bring the airplane below 14,000 feet. After that descent, the system will initiate the AutoLand sequence if no further response comes from the pilot after a set period of time. Halo also includes Garmin's electronic stability and protection, synthetic vision, safe taxi, terminal traffic, which syncs with ADS-B-equipped aircraft and ground vehicles, surface watch to direct you to the runway before takeoff and to the ramp after landing, FlightStream 510 to create a Bluetooth connection between the aircraft and your mobile device, and an auto throttle system. While the controls are heavier than on the original Meridian, the Piper M600 provides satisfyingly solid control at both rapid and slow speeds. The plane's engine is simple to start, operate, and manage. The plane's takeoff, landing, and traffic patterns are predictable, and it is heavy enough to provide a stable platform. The acceleration and climb characteristics of the aircraft are likewise satisfactory. The plane's controls are simple but effective. The Piper M600 is slower than its major competitor, the Daher TBM series, but it consumes less gasoline and costs less, making it a more cost-effective option. A new clean sheet wing design, on the other hand, adds 90 gallons of fuel capacity, bringing it up to 260 gallons or 1,000 liters, and raises the maximum takeoff weight to 6,000 pounds or 2,720 kilograms, providing it tremendous capability. The M600's IFR range with reserves is increased to 1,300 nautical miles or 2,400 kilometers due to larger wing tanks for storage. A 600 horsepower Pratt & Whitney Canada PT6A 42A turboprop engine powers the Piper M600. The engine is propelled by a four-bladed Hartzell constant speed propeller and has a TBO of 3,200 hours before an overhaul is required. The plane has a top speed of 274 knots or 507 kilometers per hour. The aircraft's range is 1,658 nautical miles or 3,070 kilometers at 184 knots cruise speed and a 45-minute reserve. The Piper M600 can fly between Los Angeles and Houston, New York City and Dallas, and London and Athens. It has a ceiling of 30,000 feet or 9,144 meters and a max rate of climb of 3,000 feet or 914 meters per minute. The takeoff distance is 2,635 feet or 800 meters, and the landing distance is 2,659 feet or 810 meters. The M600 SLS has a useful load of 2,400 pounds or 1,100 kilograms and a 100-pound baggage compartment. When equipped with basic gear, the Piper M600 has a list price of roughly $3.5 million. The majority of pre-owned airplanes for sale are relatively new planes with low flying hours. Because pre-owned aircraft exist in a range of configurations, their pre-owned expenditures are higher than anticipated as compared to purchasing a brand new aircraft. According to Piper, the M600's direct operational expenses when using conventional equipment are roughly $600 to $700 per hour. Thank you for staying with us till the end. Here are 2 videos you can watch next. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.